people have time after work, and so that's when SmartChat was picking up. We saw a 20% increase in our leads conversion during that time. I think it was really easy to commit knowing that we were only going to be paying for the leads that we got. Ooh, numbers.
Carrie, thank you so much for jumping on this morning. Before we begin, would you mind just giving us a bit of a background of you and kind of your role at Antares Homes?
So my name is Carrie Davis, and I'm the marketing manager for Antares Homes, and I've been with the company for about 16 years. Done lots of different positions there, but been in marketing for about 9 years.
In terms of your business priorities and some of the challenges you face, could you just give us a bit of an example of some of the difficulties that you encountered before you started working with conversion and SmartChat?
Well, I think one of the things that we notice is we've got a great online sales consultant team who answer the phones, all day long, all weekend long, and are very active for our website with conversions. But there are times we've noticed that people were on the website after hours, but not contacting us, or they were on the website during the day and not contacting us. So we wanted to have another way for people to reach us, and so we wanted to do a chat. So we started with live chat, but then we realized we were missing people after hours when the team was not turning on that live chat, that there was an opportunity for us to add SmartChat and continue to have that monitored chat where it's a person and not a bot or some sort of program that could still answer questions that were simple and quick.
Awesome. And in terms of SmartChat then, what specifically about the solution made you think that it might be a good fit for Antares?
We really prefer to have a personal touch and a quick response. So the fact that it wasn't sort of filtering through some sort of an automatic bot type style, that it was a human being that had the information that could then give that to the person and have a more conversational tone, human touch, that's important to us. Those relationships that we're building with our customers need to begin with that human interaction at first.
Awesome. And I think we work closely with the OSC team and they were great at providing that feedback. But kind of beyond that initial free trial period, what were some of the results that you guys saw from having that additional coverage outside of business hours?
So we were actually getting quite a few lead conversions that were happening. So we would get more information from people that weren't, people have time after work. And so that's when SmartChat was picking up. And so we were getting the information that we needed to then get back in touch with them and have questions to their more detailed, have answers. We were able to get back to them and have answers to their more detailed questions that couldn't be answered right then. And they were pretty warm leads, and we would be able to then convert them into sales.
Awesome. And do you have a rough sense of what that impact might have been in terms of lead volumes or uplift for the site over that trial period or initial kind of pilot period for you guys?
Ooh, numbers. We saw a 20% increase in our leads conversion during that time.
Great to hear. And taking a step back in terms of that onboarding process, how was that for you guys at Antares Homes?
That was super easy. We had you guys sent us a spreadsheet of frequently asked questions, and we were able to get those answers onto the spreadsheet quickly. And then we added some that we knew from experience, our OSC team knew were common questions that you were going to be asked. For example, warranty or customer care questions that we were able to put phone numbers and answers there as well.
And how did SmartChat interact with existing systems in terms of integration with website and general handover process for the OSC team?
It was really super easy. We just added it to the tag manager, got it up and running, and so it just came on when we needed it to come on. We could modify the hours based on holidays or need that we had, and it was a quick email, and everybody at the team was pretty responsive, so we got things solved quickly. Easy.
For the sales guys, for your online sales consultants, what was their kind of feedback having that additional support outside hours when they weren't working?
They loved coming on in the morning and then having people to call back pretty quickly with an idea already of what they needed, where they were looking for, and they were able to just grab those folks and set appointments.
Awesome. That's the aim of the game. That's always the aim of the game. And then I guess in terms of your insight for someone considering or looking at a solution like conversion, what would be your advice to them?
I mean, if you don't have any sort of chat or any sort of resource for chat like an online sales consultant team, I think that this is a good option to have that's better, in my opinion, than some sort of an automated program, because it is a human. It's still information that you're giving, but it's not an information dump that the person can quickly ask a question, get an answer, and then they can be passed over to any team for conversion.
In terms of the website and conversions, why was having a CRO tool like SmartChat important for the team over at Antares?
So I think you're spending all your money in omni-channel advertising. You want to be everywhere. You're sending traffic and you're paying all your syndicates and all the things, all the places. But once people are on the website, whether they came from Zillow or they came from Realtor.com or where MLS, whatever they came from, they still need to convert. So if they're there on the website and they have a question that you're not answering with the information that you've got there, you've got to have a way to capture them still. So having that monitored chat that's readily available, they can see that, they can quickly ask a question, get that question answered, but then also in return, we're getting their information, and then they're converting. Instead of having to fill out a form or make a phone call, it's just a quick conversion that catches somebody that we didn't expect to catch.
Awesome. And we talked about the results for Antares Homes, but what specifically about the proposition or the solution appealed to you guys from a longer term perspective?
I really think that the pay per lead model is wonderful, honestly. I mean, I think it was really easy to commit knowing that we were only going to be paying for the leads that we got. That we try to be very efficient in spending with our budget. I like to run it really lean. And so this is something where we're not just paying these huge fees every month and not knowing what kind of results we were going to get. We were only paying for the results. And as a marketer on a tight budget, that's a win. I'm sorry, someone just walked in and asked me a question.
No worries.
No, we've got to order some more and it's going to take us a minute.
Was that signage?
Sorry.
No worries. Was that new signage?
No, that was shirts. We're in charge
nice.
of shirts for the construction guys.
Let
me start over. I was like,
it's all right.
Okay,
You're not being me. You've been fluent the whole time.
Okay, my turn.
Let's start. See, I'm not very good at this either. I did a podcast the other week and I literally had to do my intro 5 times. So don't worry, if you mess up, I'm going to mess up as well.